So today I'm going to be talking about my favorite drugstore products. I'm going to include some skincare, a little bit of makeup. It's not only drugstore, it's kind of bougie on a budget. So let's get right into the video. So for my first product, I'm going to talk about skincare, which is really important because if you want your makeup to look good, your skin's gotta look good. It's not gonna work if your skin doesn't look good. I'm all for bougie products. I love Sephora, but it is really expensive, and if you work a 9 to 5, it's not always friendly to your wallet. You can love it, your wallet doesn't have to. What do you want, baby? Tigger wants to join in. So for my first product, I'm going to talk about a toner that I use. I used to have a problem with little bumps on my skin. You can't see them now. This has really helped. So this is the Garnier Skin Active Pure Mattifying Toner. So you'd be shocked at the amount of gunk that's still on your skin even after you wash your face, all your makeup's off, you think your skin's good, and then you go into bed and it kind of just sits on your face all night, and that's what clogs your pores. And then you get those little bumps. They're not necessarily pimples, it's like texture on your skin, and it's not fun because your makeup doesn't sit flat and then it doesn't look good. So this stuff I just put on a little cotton round. I just put a little bit. You can see it's almost empty. I've used almost the whole thing. I go through a bottle of this. Probably a bottle lasts me about 6 weeks, which is not very bad because it's like $6, I want to say. So yeah, on to the next product. This is the Complex 15 Moisturizer. I don't know if you can see that. So I use this after I use my toner. I kind of let it sit on my skin for about 5 minutes, just kind of let it dry, let it do its thing. And then I usually follow up with this. My skin is super oily. So I need something that's not gonna give me like, we're all for the dewy skin, but not, I don't want like chicken oil on my face. So this stuff is really good. I use it nighttime and in the morning. This one is only about $7. I love this. This is really good for oily skin. I can't speak for dry skin because I don't have it, but it is hypoallergenic, unscented, it's non-greasy, so it's not gonna make your makeup sit funny. It's only about $7 or $8. I love this stuff. This will last you forever because you only need a pea-size amount. For the next item, this is also a moisturizer. This is the Pond's Rejuvenesce. And it is really good for nighttime, so if you want a little extra hydration, it's really good. I use it mainly on my neck and my chest because my skin is super sensitive. I have used this on my face before. It's really thick and you only need a little bit. It goes a long way. So I don't know if you can see in there. I've used quite a bit of it, but I've also had this for like 2 or 3 months and it lasts a long time. And again, I think this is $6. And it says it's for firmer and younger looking skin, anti-wrinkle day cream. I wouldn't use it during the day. It is very thick and heavy. If you have dry skin, you might be able to get away with it, but I know that I personally could not. So on to some makeup now. What am I gonna do next? So actually, you know what? I'm gonna talk about this. This stuff is my holy grail of holy grails. I have used this for years now. This is the Burt's Bees peppermint oil and vitamin E, I believe. It's their chapstick. Whatever you want to call it, lip balm chapstick. I love this stuff. I have one in my car, one in my purse, one by my bed. I keep one at work. I have one of these pretty much anywhere because if I'm without this, it's not a good day. So it just looks like this. This is a new box, but I have so many of these, I just kind of keep them stockpiled. I've tried many other lip balms and none of them worked for me like this one does. It's just soothing. It feels so nice on your lips. Your lips look fantastic after you use this. And I rarely wear anything else on my lips. I do line my lips in the morning, but while I'm doing my makeup, so you don't get like that weird foundation line that you get where your lips kind of blend into your skin. It's just not a good look. But that's a whole I'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, so Burt's Bees, love this stuff, it's amazing. I do have quite a few other things, so I'm gonna try and speed this up a little bit. So I'll just go on to the lip liner I was talking about. You can't really see this one anymore because I've used almost all of it, and where I live, I have a really hard time finding this. I actually bought this in the States last time I was there, and this is the Milani Cosmetics. This is their lip liner in, the shade is 03 Nude, and it's Color Statement Lip Liner. It just looks like that. It used to be bigger, obviously, but I use this stuff like crazy. I use it every morning. I use it near the end of my makeup routine just so I don't get like that weird foundation line like I was saying. This stuff is amazing, I love it. The color is perfect because it's not too dark, not too light. It's kind of like your natural lip color. And then I just use a little bit of it. I put the chapstick on first to kind of soften up my lips. I do it before I put on any makeup. I do that while I moisturize my face. I kind of let it sit on my lips before I do my makeup. And I absolutely love this stuff. Best shade, but I am very fair, as you can see. I'm sitting in natural light right now, so I'm super pale, but it's pretty close to what I look like in real life. So for my next product, I have a couple foundations here. I use both of these. So I have the Maybelline Hydrate and Smooth. This, like I said, I'm oily. This stuff is good if your skin is drier. I accidentally grabbed this one. I usually get the Matte and Poreless. The Matte and Poreless I absolutely love. I grabbed the shade 110. That's my, sorry it's dirty, but 110 is the shade that I use. But I bought the Hydrate and Smooth by accident, thinking it was the Matte and Poreless. But when I got home, I was like, you know what? I already bought it. They're not gonna let me return it, so I might as well use it. So I went to put this on, and this is like 3 shades darker than my normal skin tone. This was not good for me. It just looked like I had like an orange face, which I was so confused because it is Maybelline Fit Me. I would assume that all 110 was the same shade, but apparently not. The white, like the other one that I use, the Matte and Poreless, in 110 is my perfect shade right now when I'm really fair. And the 110 is about 3 or 4 shades darker than that, which somebody explained that to me. Am I not reading something correctly? Or is it maybe the formula that turns out that way? It's already hard enough to find the shade. You'd think that they could make them the same color, so. Anyway, the other one that I have here is it's Maybelline again. It's the Super Stay Full Coverage, the 24-hour longwear. This stuff I absolutely love. Even though my skin is oily, this is a little bit drying. I would not use this if you have dry skin already, because sometimes if I don't moisturize enough, my skin, like all along here, it makes me sorry. My dog wants to be part of the video, but she's too big. Go lay down, baby. So anyway, this stuff is way too drying if you have dry skin. I even, like I said, with my oily skin, this stuff is full coverage and it is matte. So if you like a glowy look, or even a natural look, this is not gonna do it for you. Absolutely not gonna do it for you. But it is, if you want something full coverage, honey, this will cover you. This will cover you for days. If you guys have any recommendations for drugstore foundations, I love drugstore foundation. I've tried high-end foundations, and yes, they are good, but you pay a ton more for them, and the difference really isn't there for me. For special occasions, yes, but for day-to-day wear, I'm not gonna spend $60 on a foundation. So, that being said, for my next item, I have the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. See that? So this stuff I absolutely love. I've been using this for years. Even when I was using different drugstore foundation, I always use the Fit Me Concealer. I absolutely love it. It's creamy. It doesn't really settle into fine lines. It's not gonna crease. It's not gonna cake up on you. It always looks pretty natural. And it does have good coverage. I wouldn't say it's full coverage. I would say it's more medium to full. But it is super, super good. If you're looking for something for day-to-day wear, again, this stuff, amazing. I'm wearing it right now. Everything that I've actually talked about in this video, I have on my face right now. if you guys want to see a tutorial on the look that I have on right now, it's super simple. It takes me about 15 minutes, but I can do that for you guys if you're interested. And again, this is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I'm wearing the shade 15 Fair. This stuff is bomb. Alright, so the next thing I have for the face is the Maybelline Fit Me. Again, Fit Me. I love the Fit Me line. It is fantastic. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. So I have it in the shade 05 Fair. I would compare this to Laura Mercier Translucent Powder. I absolutely love the Laura Mercier, don't get me wrong. That is one of my splurges. I do buy that. I use it often, but today I am wearing the Fit Me. I absolutely love this stuff. I think I only paid $8 for it. Again, I'm in Canada, so if you're in the US, it is a little bit cheaper. You get quite a bit of product in it. I've had this since Christmas, and I use it almost every day, and it is still more than half full. I love this stuff. It doesn't give you flashback. You just need to make sure that when you're setting, you kind of brush away any excess, because it can kind of sit on your skin and you can kind of see a sheen unless you get all the extra off. So I would just recommend that when you're doing your makeup, just kind of brush off all the excess and it'll be great. Like, your skin will look beautiful. It makes it for a flawless finish. You don't get any fine lines. It does set your makeup very well, and I always set my makeup because my skin, like I said, is super oily. So yeah, the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 05. I think this is the lightest shade, but it's perfect for me. Love this stuff. The next thing that I have here is this is something that I haven't seen a lot of people talk about. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody talk about it. I didn't really look into it. I watch a lot of YouTube videos, but this stuff is amazing. I love it. This is the Supersizer by CoverGirl. This is the CoverGirl Supersizer. I don't know if you can see that. And I use mine in the shade Very Black. This stuff is amazing. I have long lashes, but they're not necessarily curled. I do curl my lashes, but if you put on like 2 coats of this, I have used high-end mascaras, and I've never had one that did what this stuff does for my eyes. So the Supersizer, don't get a chihuahua, guys. I love her to death, but oh my god, do you hear that? Oh, she's done now. Anyway, Supersizer mascara, love it. This stuff is amazing. It does so well for my lashes, top and bottom. And I'll show you the wand. I don't know if you can see that. This wand is absolutely perfect if you want to get every single lash. It kind of just gets all of your lashes, and look at that highlight. Is that a drugstore highlight? Well, it's affordable. You know what? I'm going to talk about that in just a minute. Like, look at that. Anyway, so this mascara is bomb. $7, any drugstore. Anything I've talked about in this video, I keep saying it, but you can get it pretty much any drugstore. The last thing that I have from the drugstore is for my liner, I use this stuff, is amazing. This is the Line Stiletto. Let's see if we can get that up on there. It is the Line Stiletto by Maybelline. It has a very fine point on it. This one's kind of haggard right now, but I've had this one for a long time. So that's what it looks like. That's what the point looks like on it. This one is only about $8 or $9. Which isn't bad, especially because I've had this one for a long time. I don't know how long you're supposed to keep them. I don't know, does it say how long you're supposed to keep them? Usually it does, but this one doesn't. Anyway, this one has lasted me. I probably had it for about 8 months and I have not replaced it. It hasn't dried up. So that was my last thing from the drugstore. I do have 2 more things I want to talk about. This stuff is from Morphe. I do live in Canada. We don't have Morphe stores here, unfortunately. Probably better for my wallet. Even though it's super affordable, I probably have way more than I should. So I have two things from Morphe that I want to talk about. So the last thing that I have is, well, one of the last things that I have two Morphe palettes here. They're a little dirty, but they're well loved. So this first one that I have is the Morphe 9C palette. I'm so sorry, that's so dirty, that's disgusting. But like I said, it's well loved. So if I could get it open. This is the 9C palette. So this is the contour and highlight palette. So you can see this middle pan right here is completely empty. So that was the ultimate highlighter I have ever found. If they would make this highlighter in a single pan, I would buy 100 of them. This middle pan of this 9C palette, the highlighter in that is the best highlighter. I've tried high-end highlighters. I've never come across something that was so blinding yet subtle. Like, blinding and subtle don't go in the same sentence, but it was beautiful. It looked natural, but like, you also want to, you know, you're blinding people, but in the best way possible, in the best, most natural, blinding way possible. So yeah, the 9C palette, I don't remember how much this was. I feel like it's under $20. Well, at least I realized that my camera shut off. Okay, so I'm almost done. I gotta wrap this up. I don't know if my memory card is filling up or what, but the last thing that I have, okay, so that was the 9C palette. Beautiful. I'll link it below if they still sell it. I've had that for quite a long time. And the last one that I have to talk about is the, well, it's another Morphe palette. I don't know why I'm showing you that. So it's the Daisy Danger palette. It has a double D on the back. So this is, oh, it's really dirty, guys, I'm sorry. So this is the Daisy Danger palette. As you can see, this shade is the most used by far. These are too deep for my skin tone. I'm not into like colored highlighters, but this shade alone, this whole kit was worth it. This shade is the most similar to that middle shade on the other one, but it still is not the same. I would reorder that other palette just to have that center shade I was talking about. But this one is also well worth it. Oh, this one I'm wearing right now. So that is the highlight that I have on right now. So these are the two palettes. It is the 9C palette and the Daisy Danger palette. Love these. Highly recommend these. I do have a ton of other stuff from Morphe. I have a couple eyeshadow palettes. I have the Jaclyn Hill palette, which I'm obsessed with. I also have, I'm not going to show it in this video. I will do like a Morphe only video where I show all the stuff that I have from Morphe. But I have the Jaclyn Hill Favorites brush kit. My best friend bought it for me for Christmas last year, and I swear that was probably one of my favorite gifts that I've ever received in my life because, oh my god, it's amazing. It's amazing, that's all I can say about it. If you have it, you know. If you don't, you're missing out. I would go out and get it. I'm not sure if they're still doing it though, unfortunately, but it's just a beautiful, beautiful set. So, that being said, if you guys are still watching, thank you for watching my video. I'm so thankful you're here. I really appreciate it. If you guys could give this video a thumbs up, if you could subscribe to my channel, I'll be back. I'm gonna try for twice a week, 2 videos a week. We'll see. But yeah, if you guys could show me some love, thumbs up this video, subscribe down below, or up above, depending where you're watching this. But thank you so much for watching my video. Join my family. I know it's brand new. I'm new here on YouTube, but I would really, really appreciate a subscribe, a thumbs up, whatever you can do. Leave a comment down below if you've used any of these products before, or even give me a heads up on your favorite drugstore products. I would love that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.